everybody, right? You can get it anywhere, including the dollar store, although I'm going to beg you never to do that again. So our microfiber is different and better in so many ways. Most microfiber on the market to be called microfiber is 1/6 of a human hair, and ours is 1/200th of a human hair. So this is a much, much finer cloth. In fact, if you unravel this cloth and stretched it out end to end, it would go from Canada deep into the Gulf of Mexico. There's 10 million feet of fiber in this one cloth. Isn't that phenomenal? Now the other thing that makes our microfiber unique is that it's embedded with something called backlock. Backlocks are named for microsilver. If you Google microsilver, what you're going to learn is it's a natural antibacterial. It's basically birth control for bacteria. It's going to suffocate bacteria, mold, and fungus. So to be clear, the microfiber is what cleans your surfaces. You're going to rinse it out, and then that backlock is going to go to work with self-purifying properties. So you're not going to have to launder this cloth quite as often, which is awesome. Now, the other thing about making the switch to microfiber is that what we're going to do in doing this is trade our chemical process for a mechanical process. So it's the fibers themselves that actually are your cleaning agent. No more chemicals, okay? So the microfiber functions like little hooks or fingers. It physically grabs everything from the surface. In fact, this cloth I'm showing you is going to pull 99% of bacteria off of the surfaces from your home with simply water. You're going to have a lot more room in your clean cabinet, okay? Now, one quick thing I want to mention too that's unique about our microfiber is that we have a 2-year warranty. So this cloth is guaranteed to last for 2 years. I want you to imagine what 2 years worth of cleaning products looks like with me for just a second. So imagine that for 2 years of your life, every time you use a piece of paper towel, you throw it in the middle of your living room floor. Now you're really uncomfortable right now because that makes you a little stressed. You'd never do that, but we're just imagining, so play with me, right? So every time you use a piece of paper towel, imagine what that looks like for a week, and then quadruple that, that's a month, and then we're gonna times that by 12, and then we're gonna double that. That's a lot of paper towel, isn't it? And then imagine that for 2 years of your life, every time you use something to clean a thing, any kind of product to clean, every time you finish that bottle, you're just gonna put it on that pile of paper towel. Now, if you did that in your living room, would you be able to watch a movie at the end of 2 years? No. Would you have spent more than $18.49 on that pile? Over and over and over again. So what I want you to understand is I'm here to save you money. This cloth replaces that mountain of cleaning product that you just imagined. Isn't that the best news ever? And I'm not making that up. It's really true. This replaces everything. So you're going to save so much money when you use Norwex. So the Enviro cloth, again, is your everything cloth. This is your all-purpose cleaner. The companion to it is our window cloth. So this is a different color and a different texture. Now you're maybe getting a little bit nervous, like I'm not taking notes here, so let me just give you a little clue that all these cloths do come with tags. So that's going to remind you exactly what it's for. The window cloth has a different texture for a different purpose. And in fact, that's kind of the difference between each of the cloths that you'll see in the catalog later, is that the weave changes based on what it's for. And in this case, we're going to make things streak-free and shiny. Does that sound awesome to anybody? So for the first time in your life, perhaps you're going to get a streak-free mirror, streak-free windows, streak-free chrome, and this cloth will be how you do that. So no more glass cleaner, no more paper towel. How's that sound? Awesome, right? Now I want to do a real quick demo to show you how these work. So I've got my cloths over here. I just talk like this. So I've got some petroleum jelly here, and I'm just going to go ahead and smear this all over my mirror. Now, is your skin crawling as you think about what it would be like to clean that up? How many of you walked in your bathroom looks like this every day because your kids are right on, right? Okay, so that would be a total nightmare to clean with traditional products, correct? So I have a wet Enviro cloth here. I already got it wet, so you can use this wet to clean. And what you're going to do is fold it twice. You want to fold it in half once and twice. That's important because you want to use it flat so the fibers can really get at the surface and do that grabbing that I told you about. But also, when you use one side, you're going to use it up, and then you're going to flip it and use the other side, and then you're going to keep going. And you've got 8 surfaces on this cloth that you can use before you need to rinse it out. So that just saves you some steps around the home. So, first of all, we need to clean this bad boy. So I've got my cleaning cloth, right, my all-purpose cleaner, the Enviro, and I'm just going to come in here. I put a lot on here. That's awesome. Good. So anyway, but I'm not sweating it here. Look at that. All right, it's clean. But now we want to make it shiny. So I'm going to grab my window cloth here, and I am going to go ahead and polish this up. Now, the cloth I showed you earlier is purple. That is the color that you can purchase tonight if you decide to get any of our microfiber, or we have a lovely pink opal. This pink color is one that's only available to our hosts.
I don't really do that. But this key color is only to our hosts. So those of you who decide to book, you notice that I said those of you who decide to book a party. I didn't say if any of you decide to book a party. No. Those of you who decide to book a party tonight are going to get our hostess a pink window cloth, which is awesome. So look at my mirror though. Is that incredible or what? So you're a newbie here. Go ahead and touch the middle of my mirror. Do you feel any grease on there? None. I know. So I'll just take it to my newbies and say, do you feel any grease? Right? No, you don't. That's awesome. All right. So cleaning, polishing. One other key part of our cleaning, of course, is dusting. I wish it wasn't so, but it is, right? How many of you have found that when you dust things, the dust just goes in the air and back down on the surface? Show of hands? Absolutely. So we're going to end all that crazy for you right now with the Norwex dust mitt. Okay, this has an electrostatic charge in it, and so when you pull it across the surface, it's actually going to attract all the dust up into the surface. There's none in the air and there's none on the surface. This is a huge and big deal. Number one, it's going to make your life easier. You're not going to dust as often. But number two, it's better for your health. I have a client who told me that whenever she used to dust her home, her husband would basically lose that entire night's sleep because his allergies would get aggravated by her dusting. The very first time she used this dust mitt, he slept the whole night through. Pretty amazing, right? You trap all of the dust. Now, when it comes time, you're going to dust, you're going to see it accumulates on the fire. So you're going to step outside, you're going to apply yourself for awesome for dusting your house, and then you're going to come back inside, and then you can keep dusting with it, okay? So that's kind of how you empty it in between. This is also awesome for being able to get your window blinds, which I think are the worst things in the world to clean. And you can spritz it with water to do things like your window screens. So these three claws right here are the backbone of how you're going to clean your house. You're going to clean, shine, and dust with these three microfiber pieces. You're probably going to be able to do almost 90% of your house cleaning with that microfiber alone. But every now and then, you're going to come up against something that needs elbow grease, right? So we happen to sell it in a jar, and we call it cleaning paste, okay? So our cleaning paste is a mineral-based product. And here's what I want to tell you about anything we sell that comes in a container. As a company, our commitment is to a product that is effective with the cleanest ingredients that we can find. I don't promise chemical-free when it comes to the things we sell in containers. And I love where our company's at about this, because we could make something out of completely natural somethings like sunflower petals, right? It was all natural and it didn't do anything about the grime you bought in your bathtub. You would go back and you would buy Comet, which has 146 chemicals in one can. Ooh, right? So that's where we're at with this, okay? And if you ever need to know anything about ingredients, you can always let me know and I can help you out. But you're gonna grab your cleaning paste anytime you need to scrub. I always advise use the fiber cloth first. You bought it, doesn't cost you money to use it, might as well try it, right? So you can use that in your, use the fiber cloth first, but if it doesn't get it, then the cleaning paste is what you're gonna grab next, because you're gonna be able to use so many places. You'll use this to polish up your kitchen sink. In fact, I should do that tonight. You're gonna use this in your bathroom, in the tub, in the shower. It's gonna be your first thing you try on hard water spots. You're going to find so many uses for this. I will warn you, some people get addicted and start cleaning all of the things with this, right? So anyway, and it comes in the container. It's called a paste, but it's really going to be, you'll find it's a chalk in the container, which is as it should be. So you simply use the wet cloth, wipe it, and then you can apply or use it to clean whatever surface you need to, okay? Now to take care of all of your microfiber, you're going to want the best laundry detergent out there, of course, which is ours. Now I will tell you that you don't have to use ours. But if you choose to use another detergent, you want to make sure that you're avoiding fabric softener and bleach. And you also don't want to launder your things with other linty things, because all of that lint will get attracted to the magic static in your microfiber. You have to put on Gone with the Wind and pick all that lint off your fiber cloth, and you're not going to be happy with yourself, so don't do that, right? So instead, you're going to want to find a bleach-free, fabric softener-free laundry detergent, and there really isn't a thing better than this. This is also filler-free, which is important when you're laundering your microfiber, okay? Our Norwex laundry detergent, again, very green and clean formula, and this tiny, tiny bag does 100 loads in a high-efficiency machine, 66 loads in a traditional machine. And what I always recommend is start with what's listed on the back. And so those of you who have a high efficiency, you might even find you can pull back a little bit on how much you use. Machines and water types vary, which is why there can't be one completely standard amount. I like you to start here, but I will tell you that many people have found that they can use only 1 teaspoon of this and they're high efficiency, and they get incredible results. And in that case, this doubles what the bag will do for you. So this is a wonderful, wonderful product that is not only going to be amazing for taking care of your microfiber, but it'll be phenomenal for your home as well. Because how many of you have itchy skin or know someone with itchy skin? Most all of us, right? There are normal laundry detergents are laden with chemicals, and so this is going to be a great solution for your home.
Really well done. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was really, really well done. What did you think about it, Carrie? What did you think? That's great.